Hey everyone, I wanted to do a flip through of my weeks. I set it up for March and we're a couple weeks into March, so I thought I'd just kind of go over what's working and how I've been using it. So I've got my setup here. I don't remember if this was on the dashboard. Actually, did I even have a dashboard? I got these dashboards from the Chic Sparrow. And so in here I have, I added this little sticker pocket. It was from a set from Amazon and it was bigger, so I just kind of cut it down and put some tape under there. So I just have like some sticker freebies from some orders I've done. And these little notes from SM plans that I use for like groceries and that kind of thing. These journaling cards from Journaling Home. I had planned to write some stuff down, I just haven't gotten to it yet. This vellum I printed. I thought it was kind of springy and sort of went with the floral on the front. And then this is some scrapbook paper from Michael's. And I have a, what is her name? Annie Plans printables. Little notes in the week size for just some like sort of reference stuff. There's like ballet info, and I've got some job search stuff here, some workout ideas, and that kind of thing. Just more stuff, school stuff for my kids. In the middle, I've got another Annie Plans printable with it's just like a check register. So I have our bills on the front, and then I have like our spending broken up into categories for just like the high spend items, kind of like groceries. We can kind of go crazy at the health food store, and then I have one for like my personal stuff for the kids, stuff for the house, kind of things that are like that very flexible. Is that what it is? And then back here I've got some notes for going camping in the end of March, beginning of April, so I have some notes on like the campsite and costs and like packing list. And so then here's my weeks. Actually, I guess I forgot to mention that this is a Christina's Leather Hobonichi Weeks cover that I got on Facebook by Sell Trade, and it's got a couple little scratches here, which I don't mind. I think that's some yarn or something. It has this back pocket that I slid my weeks into, and it comes with 2 strings. So here's my weeks. It's a regular weeks. I wish I would have gotten the mega, but here we are. I've kind of gone back and forth with showing my kids on here. This is an older photo of my son. That's kind of like a baby face there, so he looks different. So I'm not going to cover this one up. And my husband, which is mostly why I liked this photo. I liked that picture of him. And it says, in a sea of people, my eyes will always search for you, which I thought was cute because that's kind of how I am in big crowds. Just some notes, post-it notes, some vellum that I glued on. I kind of wish I didn't glue it on so I could use both sides for stuff, but oh well. And I've got an SM Plans printable that I pasted, and this is some scrapbook paper and a little drawing from my son. And then I'm trying color coding, so I have this here to kind of remind me of how things are. I clearly don't know what I'm doing with my yearly. I was trying to do like a health log, but it wasn't enough room, so I thought maybe workout log, and it's still kind of to be determined. And my months, I didn't use it in December, so that's why it's blank. January, February, then just sort of everything else is blank. Let's see here. I started using this, was it the end of January, I think? And so the first few spreads are kind of either like back planned or me just trying to figure out different layouts. So like this was the week. This wasn't that week, but I redated it to try and see if I liked this layout, which I didn't. I didn't like everything smushed. again, that's me redating it, trying to figure out a different sort of layout. I think this was back planned. That's just like scrap. And then I think this was the first week I actually got it. And I tried breaking things up into categories and I didn't really like that. I tried doing, what's it, Rhea journals. She kind of used hers as a memory planner, which I thought looked really nice. And I tried that, but it just wasn't enough space, I found. Then here, that was the same idea, and then I just kind of gave up. Actually, I think the kids had COVID this week, so I was busy taking care of them. Yeah, January was... Is that January? Yeah. This is when we got COVID. Anyway, it finally got us. Well, my kids at least. And then this I was trying to do for work to see if I would like it, and I tried doing like vertical dailies for work and then the bottom for notes, but I didn't really stick with that. And then here's kind of where I started to get comfortable using it my own way. I've gotten a lot of inspiration from Taylor of Mama of More Plans, and she kind of talks about just, you know, doing what works for you and trying not to make it look like everybody else's. And I'm like, yes. I think I struggled so much in the past with trying to make it look like perfect and neat, and I've just kind of come to realization that I am not that kind of planner. I'm sort of a messy planner because my brain can be all over the place, and I have like a million things going on with the kids and school and work and stuff and pets, so it just kind of comes out. So this is, see, the week of Valentine's Day. I like having all this space for to-dos. I did do a tracker this week and the next week, but yeah, I haven't done that lately. And then this is just some notes. We were going to go hiking, and then we didn't. Some more stuff. Tracking the weather is, I mean, I like it because I often, like, I'll look it up in the morning and write it, because then I know, like, okay, like, these are the clothes I need to get my kids to wear, or, you know, if it's going to rain, they'll want rain boots. If it's going to be windy, like, pack a bigger jacket kind of thing. But I also don't know if it's really necessary, because I could just look it up on my phone. Again, just kind of cross stuff out. And then this is this week. I'm trying to stick to a cleaning schedule, which I'll talk more about later. And so I kind of had it here for each day what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I go back to my notes. I've got a vellum that I've made and printed, a list of things to buy, which is also kind of acting as a marker for my to buy list here. And this I heard about from Renee. What is her name? Renee. Her YouTube is Renee P, I think, but her Instagram is something different. And she talks about using the Clean Mama routine. And I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks, and it's kind of working, because I get frustrated when the house is messy, and then it stresses me out, and then I get like anxious about so much to do. And so kind of breaking it out each day, making time, even if it's just like quick 15 minutes to try and do some of these things every day, has been working. So then on the weekends, I don't feel like we're just spending the whole weekend cleaning, and we actually have time to do stuff. I have a skincare log here. Just kind of working. I'm gonna go see a dermatologist, so I thought I should write things down. It's like my someday list that I don't really look back at. This is the weekly review. I was on the wrong page. I don't know what my brain was thinking, so I wrote the dates. What is this? Projects list for the house. This is some dailies for January. I tried doing the 2 columns, and again, it felt like cramped. So then I did this whole And this is again me sort of trying to do what other people have done. And I mean, I kind of liked it, but then also, I don't know, like it's almost too linear for how my day goes, like how my brain works. I started keeping track. This is before we got COVID, I think. So I started keeping track of like how many cases, positive cases were at the school for each day. They send an email every day. And then this is February. So I've got this little vellum from the Coffee Monsters Code. These are freebies from her groups, and then I just printed it onto vellum. Some more dailies. And then monthly plan from SM Plans. I was using the Paper and Cats Ink Imperfections monthly overview kind of tracker thing, but it didn't have it for the week size, so I got this one. The only thing I don't like is this. It's almost, I don't want to say useless, but it's just really tiny, so it's not entirely functional for me. I'm still trying to use it. Behind here are some notes from my therapist, so I'm covering those up. Gratitude for February, an exercise challenge, so I was gonna do it, and I did the first 3 days, and it was for 2 weeks, and then I didn't. So yeah, that didn't really work well. Maybe I'll go back and try it again, but more dailies, some planner hashtags for Instagram, a list of Nicholas Sparks books. So he's kind of like my guilty pleasure reader or author. And so I like to mark off which ones I have, because I usually pick them up at the thrift store, and then I'm like, did I read that one? And so then I can kind of look to see what I've read. This is school stuff. This is school stuff for my kids, so I'm going to skip over these. These are my last dailies for February. And I liked this. I think I like not using every line. Yeah, and so March, I have an SM Plans inbox. The monthly plan again from SM Plans. This is from SM Plans too. I kind of wish I didn't paste this so that I could use the back and then use this page for something else. But, you know, lessons learned going into April. So my March gratitude, I'm trying to do two pages so I can write more. And then this was me trying to do a big tracker. And it went across this page, and I'm not a monthly tracker, and some of these goals have changed, so I'm gonna find something else to paste over this. Here's a planner wish list, because I'm trying really, really hard to do a no spend for March, so I'm just kind of writing things down that I want, so that when my no spend is over, I can go back and say, okay, do I really want these, or, you know, was it just like an impulse need? So this is kind of working, which is nice. Order tracker, I've been good. Only one planner purchase this month. And then this is kind of just here for April. So for my March dailies, I actually took it out, but let's see, hold on one sec. Okay, so I made these daily inserts. These are from Annie Plans, and then I didn't really like the layout as much, I don't know. So I got this one from Paper and Cats, and I had it just tucked here on this string. I had the vellum around it, which, and it, you know, it was going okay. I just think, I don't know, it bulked it up a little bit, and then I was kind of, I feel like getting away from some journaling, getting away from like why I liked the Hobonichi, which is because it's kind of slim and easy to throw around, so I didn't want to bulk up the TNs too much. So what I've decided is to just use these little supplements here. So I've got today's daily on here, I've got some budget stuff, help log, and so that's in the back here. Then in the back of my weeks, I've got just some Tombow pen tests and vellum in, some sticky notes, and then this is a more recent photo of my kids and a little quote about loving your family. So that is how it's going so far. I'm really excited. I feel like this is working and that it might be something I can actually stick with for a whole year, which I've never done before. Granted, this is only my second year like in the planner community. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I've been tempted to kind of go back to A6, and I thought I would try out personal rings, and I'm just sort of challenging myself to just stick to this because I find I get stressed when I'm trying to like experiment, because then I don't know which one to use, and then trying to like keep one up to date the whole time while also doing another one is just like too much. It sort of takes the fun out of it. So yeah, this is my planner so far. Thanks everyone.